Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Alicia. Welcome to the family. Today we're going to be going over my April TBR. So I had initially told myself that for April, I was just going to read whatever I wanted to my heart's desire, pick up anything I wanted. But then Angela from Literature Science Alliance put up a video for the Shardathon, and I just knew I had to participate. It is hosted by 4 lovely people, so I will leave all of their links down below in case you want to go check out their announcement video. But I will specifically participate in Team Lightsong. Whoop whoop. But this is going to be a month-long readathon based on the novel Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson. So these are the tentative books that I will read for the Shardathon Readathon. As you all know, I also host a year-long readathon called Shop Your Stash. I'll go ahead and leave the announcement video up at the top, where the goal is to essentially shop your stash, shop your own shelves and read the books on your shelves. So as we go along, I'll let you know which books fit each prompt. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. So the first prompt for Team Lightsong in the Shardathon Readathon is return. Give a book a second chance or reread a favorite. For this prompt, I had to go with none other than Annihilation by Jeff Vandermeer. As you all know, I adore Annihilation. I never shut up about it. It's weird and we have horror and sci-fi elements combined into this, so I really love it. The actual goal for the month though is to finish the Southern Reach trilogy in general. So I will be rereading Annihilation and then continuing on in the series with the goal of finishing it by the end of April. So wish me luck. The next prompt for Team Lightsong is God of Bravery. Read a book with gods or red or yellow on the cover. Before I mention the name of the book, I do want to say that I'm also going to use this book for prompt number 1 in the April Shop Your Stash Readathon. Prompt number 1 is read a book recommended to you by someone who doesn't know your reading taste. So this book has been highly recommended by Starla over at Starla Reads, and I can't wait to get into it. This is also going to be a buddy read for my channel, so if you do want to go ahead and buddy read this with us, go ahead and join the Discord down below. This is going to be Upon a Burning Throne by Ashok Banker, and this is an Indian-inspired high epic fantasy, a beautiful and gorgeous cover. The next prompt for Team Lightsong for the Shardathon Readathon is never asked for this. Read a book with a reluctant hero or protagonist. So for this one, I had to go with none other than The Hero of the Ages by Brandon Sanderson. This is the last book to the Mistborn trilogy for Era 1, and I'm just so excited and so stoked to finally complete it. Ever since I finished The Wall of Ascension, I've just been thinking about this book. I'm also buddy reading this with the Book Pearl, so I'll leave her channel down below, and we're thinking about doing a live show for the entire Mistborn trilogy once we do finish it, so more to come on that. But I'm just super excited, and I chose this book because Vin is a reluctant hero. So stoked, can't wait to get to it. Okay, the next prompt for Team Lightsong is Secret Cinnamon Roll. Read a book with the found family or mentor trope. By the way, I took off my glasses because sometimes there's a glare and it distracts people. So for this prompt I went ahead and chose The Toll by Neil Shusterman. This is the last book in the Arc of the Side series. It's one that I've also been working my way through, and one that I was really excited about. It sort of fell behind because other books took priority, so I'm just excited to go back to this world and just to finish off the trilogy. I haven't decided if I'm going to reread the first 2 books before going into this. We'll see how I'm feeling in April and how much I can read, but I'm definitely going to get to this and finally finish off that series. The last prompt for Team Lightsong is Siri. Read a prompt from Siri's list. So I did go ahead and look through Siri's list, and I ended up choosing Youngest Sibling. Read a book that's new to you or your TBR. And for this one, I did end up choosing The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner. This is also going to be a buddy read over at Andy's channel, so I will go ahead and link her channel down below. I'm really excited about this because this was a book that was brought up by Miriam, and I feel like Miriam has really good taste in books. We ended up reading Piranesi last month, and I absolutely loved it. I gave it a 5 out of 5, so great. So I'm excited to get to this. And look at this beautiful cover. It's so nice. And then for prompt number 2 of the Shop Your Stash Readathon, I have read a book you previously ENF. So for this one, I went ahead and chose The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. I started reading this 6 months ago, and for some reason, I just wasn't feeling the writing style at the time, and I did put it down, but it's one that I was actually truly enjoying, and I never really meant to DNF it. I just put it down and never picked it back up and forgot about it. So now's the time to finish it. It's a small one, and I think it's a classic, right? And Ben really likes it, so I hope I love it too. So those were all of the books that I'm planning to read in the month of April. There will be some stragglers here and there. As you know, I do listen to audiobooks throughout the month, depending on which hold comes through. So there might be other books that I add to this list, and you'll find out in my April wrap-up. Let me know down below if you're participating in any of the readathons or if you're reading any of these books. What are you reading in the month of April? If you made it this far, leave a flower emoji for spring. Alright, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!